404-913-2604. 404-913-2604. You know, it's a lot of people in the room from different places. I'm originally from the 216 area code. Is anybody in here from the 216 area code? What about 614? Somebody told me they were 614. None of that. 303. What about 303? 303 in the house?
305.
What about 305? What's 305? MIL, what is that?
MIA.
Miami. In Miami. Okay, so the man said how many 410s is in the building. So maybe that's okay. What about 443? Okay. 202? 301? Alright, so I'm from 404 or 770 now, right? Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, so I'm at ATL. Anybody here from ATL? Okay, well, I'm by myself, okay. Alright, so the clock is ticking. Y'all feeling good? Y'all competitive? Y'all get water? Y'all good? Y'all rolling? And also, make sure you support the vendors. You know, those vendors came out, and I'm just going to go personal for a second because we're at a natural hair show, so, you know, it's okay to just get family, right? In order for us to be able to keep the money in our communities, we have to support each other. That's the only way that happens. That's how that dollar turns like that. So make sure you go down there and support the vendors. Even if you spend a couple dollars more than what you might generally pay, spend $3 more, that's okay. Go ahead, because they spend money to come here to be a part of the show so that they can get exposed. So make sure you support them. You know, follow them on Instagram, do all that good stuff. You have to support each other. It's important. You know, it's a community. So support the vendors. I don't do it. We need money downstairs, so y'all come get with me. And we'll take it out to Walmart, right? Well, Walmart don't need it. And I know, I'm not trying to even, you know, lift them up, but I'm saying, but old girl downstairs would appreciate that money being spent, you know, and it's the product probably a little better, but you don't have to put all those preservatives in it, right? You know, so just, you know, the packaging don't make the product, put it like that. Although we got a brand. So, just to give you a little backdrop, was we filling time, right? In a good way. So, I just want to encourage everybody who has a business out there. Who owns a business? If you can just raise your hand on me hanging, you got a business. You kind of want to have a business one day? What about somebody who wants to have a business one day? Can you raise your hand and just say? Okay. Well, you know, I will say this, energy is everything. So, I want to put that out there for you guys. You know, when you're in a room, of positivity and people around, it's good to put your energy in and move it. So let's encourage you guys. Let's give this some good energy right now. Say, go. Somebody say something to them. Give me some energy. If not, I'm going to say it. Y'all go ahead, because I'm proud of y'all. Y'all think y'all doing this thing. Y'all out here in front of people, put your gift out. That's not easy, especially when you're artistic. It gets a little personal. If you don't like your stuff, like, wait a minute, now, hold on. I put that crow right there for a reason. Don't be like that. If you do hair, you know how it is. If you're an artist, if you love creativity, it's powerful. So how we doing, y'all? What they doing? What we got? Who is it looking like? Somebody holler out a name. If you're supporting somebody, I would holler out my people's name. Who is it looking like winning? Who? Okay, so now we got to be nice to the judges if we in this competition. If I know I smile at the judges. Don't even worry about the audience. Smile at the judges. Okay, so where's the judges at? Mr. Ashton? Okay, this gentleman, Mr. Ashton, Ashton, 38 years in the barbering industry. Let's give it up for these judges. This is real. Let's keep it taking their time out to come in to admire. You got to train that. This is not just somebody in the audience saying, hey, that's cute. This is somebody that knows technique. That makes a big difference when you have judges that know technique. Because they're not just looking at what's cute, they're looking at what they went into. Is the fade right? Did you really blend that hair properly? Did you really go at the temple properly? Do you understand the structure of the head? You know where everything, you know how to cut the bone or occipital bone properly. Like all of that matters. Some people have the ability to cut, but they don't have the ability to design. So when you got judges that's been in the game that long, they understand what's good. You can't fake that, right? We got another judge here, 16 years.
Let him know you go let the lady know.
Silas.
Let her know who you are.
Yeah,
you're going to introduce the judges.
Silas is here, 16 years
right
in the
there.
game.
Let's go tell her who you are.
You got some love.
Your bio. It's a little young bio.
Little mini bio?
Yeah.
Edify you, but at the same time give you information.
She introduces us now, so you
now, in this moment.
And how many years you been in this?
It's important to, acknowledge that. And then we got another, okay. Just so you know, you will not be get past him. We gotta stay board book out. What you won't do is drop them clippers. Or drop a blade and pick it up. Hey, what's your name? Rod Pudding? Oh, Rod did it. Okay, yeah, he did that. He got his pad, he ain't playing with y'all. That's powerful. It's love, though. When somebody takes the time and they come out in excellence, that's love because people can throw you anything, right? But when somebody takes the time to give you their energy at that level, at the high time, you got a suit on, you know what I'm saying? This is real. Like, people got to acknowledge real stuff. So that's real. It's powerful because in this industry, a lot of times, we can take for granted professionalism. You know, we get in our barbershops and we talking about all this different kind of stuff. Our energy matters because what we putting out there is what's coming back into these doors. We got to understand the power of the energy that we put out. When you have the ability to touch people, you exchanging something in that moment. So what you got going on in your shop, you know what I'm saying, what you're playing, you know, what's on the television, what's in your head, what's going on in your mindset, because that's the energy you're putting into your shop. Sometimes you got to cut the TV off, shift the energy in there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the conversation needs to change. You can't make people be anything, but if you're running a salon, if it's your shop, you gotta set the atmosphere. That's your responsibility. And you don't let people come in and shift your atmosphere because when that happens, now they're running your business. And you wondering why you're going home and your head hurt and all this kind of stuff because you let people shift your energy in your business. You gotta run your business. Now, if you have places in your life where you may have a little weakness, you're not as strong in your spirit that you need to be, you're not the leader that you really need to be, go get you some help. That's real. Especially the men. I'm talking to the men for sure. Because a lot of times men feel like they have to be so on it because that's just how you made your build up. It's okay to need some help. It's okay. That's a strong person to understand that, hey, I really don't have this leadership thing down like I think I do. I'm starting to listen to what the operators are telling me. They ain't never ran a business, but they're going to tell me how to run mine. That don't work. You're supposed to be collaborative, but you still got to lead, right? And if you work in somebody's establishment, well, you got to think about how you rolling because you say you want your own business. How good are you serving the man or the woman that you're working with? Because one day, you're going to walk out of them doors, you're going to open up your own thing, right? And then what are you going to attract? So understand whatever you're putting out there is what's coming back. So when we work together, we got to collaborate on a real level. That's real talk. Sometimes people don't want to hear that, but I'm telling you, it's a fact. Anybody that's ever owned a business in here for any amount of time, am I lying? Okay, thank you. I don't know none of these people. I'm just telling you what I know is the truth, right? And so when you talk about establishing a business, scaling a business, we say we want these things. I want this $1 million business. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's a process, and it's a process that can be garnered. Whatever skills you don't have, you can bring them in. But all of this energy. So I'm just talking right now as we're moving through this space because usually when I'm in rooms like this, you have beauty and barber professionals, whether you raise your hand in or not. Most of the beauty and barber professionals want to one day have their own salon, or they want to one day have their own business, some sort. And in order for that to happen, and it not be a pop-up shop or just people running through your business and you're not making no money, because you can open up doors, put all this cute stuff in your business, but if you don't know your profit margins, when you break even, all of that, that's important. But the most important thing to know is yourself. Where is my weakness? Because you can make money and buy stuff, but who am I? What's my strengths? That's important. Who am I as a person? Because as the leader goes, so does the business. It's not about the business or the people. It's the leader. It's all about the leader. We all lead behind our own chair. So whether you have a brick and mortar, or you standing behind your chair, you're in a suite, whether you're in somebody else's space, you are running your business. That is your chair. Everything you do, how you talk, how you flow, how you move, if you're consistent, inconsistent, if you following the rules, ain't following the rules, you put a little twist on it, all of that is you, right? It's a beautiful thing. And sometimes you can get in such a groove and you get lost in your business and you need a little help. So we all been there. I just want to talk some real stuff so that as we go in this competition, we can also benefit from some other stuff as well. All right, so these guys is bringing it on in, bringing it on in. Everybody all right?
We're about to do a time check, y'all. Come on now. Come on, pump your barbers up, y'all. Pump your barbers up. Come on now. I know y'all better than that. Come on now. Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Give me that beat, it's a full time check.
Come on, y'all. Let's pump it up. Let's pump them up. Come on. Let's keep it moving. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. That's all the energy y'all got from Baltimore? Come on, now they don't do better than that. Come on, man. These are students and professionals. Let's get it up there. Come on. Next level. Next level. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to see everybody in here moving. Come on. Man, these people heart beating like I don't know what right now. They sweating. They trying to show y'all what they can do. They trying to show y'all they the best. They need your approval. Keep them pumped. Come on. Come on. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up there. Come on. Support your brother. Support them.
Even words you on purpose, others words is better. You ain't no absolute shit on rap. I ain't talking to nobody in particular. No, just irregular. Homicide when I'm kicking up. Anybody in my path is like,
come on, Rocky. Show what he doing, Short. Come on.
I got my phone on the trip. I'm just close to this rap game and I ain't letting up.
I bet y'all know y'all all get recorded. So y'all ain't moving. We know what it is. And we cut y'all the footage. I'm like, look, man. Let me give you one up.
The rest of y'all just adjust the facts. Put words together, just to match.
Come on, put the hands up. Come on, come on.
I do the opposite of y'all, so I just track the rhythm audience. Usually unjust and black. Look, I'm flowing and shit they go through. Just match up the sound of my voice and enjoy the first track. I just tackle the subject. Black with the public is nothing. I know real niggas happen to love it. If you don't like it, look at the river. Most likely you ain't living, so you don't get it. You really did it, so you can't picture it. I can't think of it. The language I'm speaking is so foreign to you. She was starving to do to you, growing up hard in a little walk in the do to you. Give me that beat, fool, it's a full-time jack move. 5J website, take it back, show it on top. I'm just having fun.
DJ, you got too hot on you? Nobody's on the tailgate. You steady?
How many of you guys in here took my class today? Raise your hand. If you took my class today, raise your hand. We'll do a giveaway. Okay? Barber lifestyle sweatshirt. Okay? Now, I said today in my classroom, 80% of my business is what? What's the rest?
Education.
20%. Yeah. Okay. Now how many clients you had?
Right.
That was well deserved.
Yeah. Got the t-shirt giveaway. Who wants a t-shirt? It's about a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle.
Go get a
Not
cake.
about just cutting
Go
hair.
get
It's
me
about
one
a
cake.
lifestyle. Especially custom service. Avion, right? Okay? Let me see. What else can I say about that?
Sounds like this, the rhyme like this, rhyme like that, sound
Sound
like
like
this,
this, sound like this, sound like this.
Paddy wagon, cuz left on
man.
See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got short, she tryna bless me like I said I do. Got the niggas squeeze for them cheeks, squeeze and get free. Never had a man in between the when we started. Little nigga, but I'm hard. They love me when I was stuck in their head. When I started, I go and get up. Draw like I'm an artist, regardless, straight to walk in the forest. And my garage is a forest, bitches monogamous. Fuck sucking and swallowing everything for $1. They tell me get on my God. I did it with the rest of them. Since you were Mariah, I told you.
Do we have a commission? Give me a commission. Service to many is to great.
My mentor for like 20.
Feeling so big, can't even fit in the pockets.
I was right in second class.
My niggas know what you talking about. Can't moving silent, nigga, and I was talking a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. So my grind and I got what I deserve. Fuck nigga. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I wore that ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was ready? Flexing on these niggas, so they pop out on this minute.
I'm excited. I'm dedicated. I'm educated. I'm motivated. Pump the pump. None of y'all just got paid. Y'all did not, you weren't listening. In this classroom, let me tell you something. It's important that you take something with you right now. So you can take something back with you to learn. Does that make sense? So one thing about the product is you'll take the knowledge back with you. What have you learned? How to use the product. That's it. Then you got to keep on it. But one thing about knowledge, once you get it, they can't take it away from you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay?
Okay, TJ.
If you love your craft, what else will happen?
Get all the money.
Huh? Is that what you do?
Show your wealth.
That wasn't in my class. If you love your craft, anybody else? Everything else will follow. Oh. I didn't tell you that. Okay, I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that right now. I said this is my contest. Yeah, but I didn't ask you about that right now, did I? I didn't make that up. Y'all funny. You said you would say it in a minute. You're going to make my terminology up right here. I did tell you, but I didn't tell you right now. I told you, but I didn't make that comment right now. If you want to get your name up. Congratulations.
Hey.
Let's give him a hand. Let's give him a hand.
Right.
Huh? Let him finish talking, then I'm
Mr. James Matt, I'm gonna give away a t-shirt. Practical giveaway something. And I'm gonna give away a cake. This one. So I'm gonna first explain what this means. My name is Juan Coelho, but I always tell people that every time I do something, it's not me, it's God who did it. So Rock is our God, right? And he did it. So this is a cake we're gonna give away to those who can answer these two questions. We also got another shirt. It says "Service to many leads to greatness." All right. So first of all, I want to know, how much do people who own a small business pay in taxes? What is the percentage?
30%.
60%. Who said 60? 60%. All right. Round of applause. That's a smart businessman right there. He knows what he's paying in taxes. Right? So, for those of you guys who don't know, we have 4 groups that pay taxes. The employees pay 40% in taxes. Government takes that right off the check. Business owners pay around 60% in taxes anywhere in the world. And then you have big business owners, 500 employees or more. They pay how much? 30 to 20% in taxes. How much do people who invest their money pay in taxes? 0%. So if you offer employment for people, meaning you have more than 500, you don't pay any taxes. That's your free money. If you buy a building, purchase a building where people can move in and rent, tax free. That's your money, pocket money. That's how the rich get rich. All right. So now I have another question. What's the highest percentage in alcohol that you should use on a customer or client after a service?
That's it.
Thank you. All right, so no, hold it. You give it. You throw it to them. All right, I want to get the right answer for them.
30%.
Okay, so the highest percent you can put in a skin is 30%. Anything higher is causing premature aging. That was my fear of loss from my customers. So give it away to the lady who said 30%. Hey, that's not fair though. That's not fair.
It's fair because they were in the class paying attention.
So yeah, that's what happens. The lowest is 5%. We got toners that are 15%, and the highest you can put in a customer is astringent, 30%. That's a great way to create a fear of loss so you can have client retention. Did you know most stylists use 70, 90? You can just purchase it, or you can dilute it. 40 minutes. Oh yeah, that's just a tip, and
I know, right?
Who wants a fair share? Fair share. Huh? Who wants a fair share?
I do.
We're excited about what you're doing. If you need me, take it all one, I'll shake it
There's a lady that answered. Una mujer. She said at 30%. Una que está de este lado.
¿Qué talla?
No, una capa.
Una capa.
What's the difference between this shear and a mechanical shear? Mechanical shear is different.
It has a motor. That's the only difference.
What's the difference between the manual shear and
One has a steel blade and one has a moving blade. I'm giving you a cheat sheet. He said, "What's the difference between?" And you know the answer. You was in the class. Hey, you better step up. Go on the side over there.
one more time? Cutting hair.
Dice Diana que les diga que van a ver.
Use the manual shears, takes longer. Use the mechanical shears, you move faster. And you can actually cut past your second knuckle.
That part.
If you cut past your second knuckle, you go past your second knuckle. You go chop.
No, ahorita pregunto.
So that's the difference between a mechanical shear and a manual shear. Let's give her a hand.
Man, you.
It's the barber lifestyle.
Man, she's living it. She's living proof.
Thank you.
Quick question: who's the person that said 30%? You did. I got the cake for you. I didn't forget about you.
I'm gonna get the 500 out of the way. That's right. Period.
Let's give the winners a hand.
No, sir.
These competitions run to this. Give products away. It's to find out who's actually listening, who's actually taking the information back, who's learning. Does that make sense? It's so important that we learn and we give back. We learn and we give back. And share your knowledge with other people to uplift and make everybody better in this business. Whether you're a student, whether you're a professional, whether you're a single person, love to give back. Show your love. Make life better and lift somebody else up in this business. We all got to get rid of the stinking thinking. You are the way you think. You are a product of the environment of the people you surround yourself with. Y'all understand? You know, you gotta love the people, you gotta love yourself. The bottom line. And show your love to other people. This gentleman over here, Mr. Ashwin. It's always good to give back, okay? How long I've known you?
23 years?
I've been his mentor for 23 years. When he was a student, now he's a professional, and he has his own company. Okay? Get rid of the stinking thinking and give back. Love your craft.
everything else. And I'm not saying this to be boisterous in this. I'm not saying it because I want to be arrogant in it. I want to say you got to humble yourself sometimes, no matter if you want to or don't. All right? You only good as your last haircut. You're only good as your last hairstyle. Does that make sense? You hang around negative people, you're going to become negative. You hang around non-broke people, you're going to
The
become
10th.
okay? So you always have to love and give back to the craft. Nobody cares about how long you've been in this industry. It's what you do with the time that you are in the industry. Okay? We gotta love this craft. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. People in Baltimore, the DMV area, they go to Atlanta, they go to New York, they go to Philly, they go everywhere besides Baltimore, Maryland. We gotta bring the love right here. All right? You know, when you come here to show your love, share it with other people, bring other people with you. Because if you're not giving back, the mindset is a terrible thing to waste. Okay? The mindset is a terrible thing to waste. So show your love, get rid of arrogance, get rid of all the hate for no reason. People hate on each other for no reason. There's a lot of it out here. Okay? You can hate on me, that means I'm doing something. If you hate on me, I think I'm doing something. Okay? So love what you do. Love your craft. And you know what? It's a phenomenal work up there.
I got
Let me show you what I'm about. How I make the spike can disappear in my mouth. Shake up the dice, put down your ice, spin it all, play it twice. Anything go without my price. I say twice. Love on my
Y'all stand up and say what I'm saying. Stand up. Right? We can't even come to this event. We live right in the town. We have to share the love and step our name up. Come everybody. Listen, you need to get the Baltimore Barber Expo. Raise your hand. You know, and you know, right? Happy. Love what you do. Be excited. Alright? That's about life. I think you
I'm gonna promote. Yeah, I'm gonna go through. I need like a book. Yeah. ¿Qué más podemos dar? Nada, ya no. No, no. No, I just had a book to talk about. Right. Autograph raising? No. Yeah. The last nutritional guide.
We don't have it. They already sold it. Your sister sold it. Spanish. Spanish speakers.
Oh yeah, that goes good with the topic I'm about to get. Sí, por favor.
Matter of fact, here's my bag.
Si quiere apágalo y haz otro. Hola, también. And then
Flip the camera.
can you post it?